Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Yo, what up, what up?
Top of the morning. What's up, bro?
Back with another good show. Wellness Wednesday. My girl Riri getting her wellness on. She was just in here letting us know she alright, y'all. So still prayers for her. She's still in the hospital. But we're gonna get shit going anyway. Weezy
Of
gonna
course.
pop in a little later. We'll see who all might pop in with us. Trey, like you getting ready to go to get to that money, man.
Yeah, I'm about to get across the street in a little minute. I'm gonna stay on here for about 10 minutes. Luckily, I'm right across the street, so I'll tap back in when you know, when I get in there and get clocked in. About time to get the day started. Give me a little coffee in this bottle or something first, though.
I know they ain't zap me. I'm good.
Oh no,
I'm
I
trying
was gonna say it
to
went silent for a second. That's what had me looking. But I can hear
there
you
we
again.
go. You can see me, right? Because I can't see
Yeah,
my screen
I
black,
can.
but I see my video on.
Oh yeah, I can
So you
see
can
you.
see me. Oh, okay. Yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
joint was tripping. What up, man? Yeah,
Ain't
they
too
trying to
much.
keep me up out of here. My girl Riri, man, get well soon. Let me make sure I send a link out to everybody. Cause it's up to me now. So if you ain't got the link, can't blame Riri. It's on me this week.
I'm
David, you
dead.
got the link? I sent Funny
Yeah.
Man the link. Let me send Reese said send her the link to watch. So she might not be on with us, but she'd definitely be in the comments
Be tapped in. So what's your well when you come in here?
with all the typo in the world, cause she probably gonna be doing the voice test.
Oh yeah, I know. It's alright. It's alright. Let me
Shit
see. Make
is
sure I got my little shit that I need
me,
on me.
where you at? Slicky Woo, where you at? Send this out to Cal, the group, my boy Malik, Diggy,
Everybody
let me
start
see,
sliding through
Rodney,
a little bit.
JB,
I usually know
Chuck,
like the first 25 minutes or so is for us. And our little
Ramadan.
chatter, then they start sliding in.
Yeah, my boy Jeff, Uncle E. Uncle E was lit yesterday, man.
Oh yeah. I like
Hey,
different
Uncle,
perspectives, man. Yeah.
man.
Man.
Hey, Uncle E was turned up, man. But I appreciate him coming on, man. I didn't get to make it up there past him. Man, King had a lot going on yesterday, man. We was doing, but I definitely
Man,
gonna
that's
pull up
funny
on you,
understand.
Unc. You pull up on me. You the one with 5 cars, nigga. We got like 5 cars. Talking about pull up on him, and I got an Uber over there. See how niggas do, Trey? There go my man Slicky Woo. Hey Woo, what it
Hey,
do,
I didn't
Woo?
expect you to be in this joint.
My man
All
Woo.
right. Thank you, Damien, for the reaction on the Morning Mac Show page. Appreciate
What
that
up,
shit. What's
Matt?
up, Matt?
My
Slide through
boy
here like y'all
Matt.
should.
Rising, brother. He said, Wiz, I can't believe it's not butter, Uncle.
Yeah,
We just
that's
talking
silly
about
tough talk. At least
man.
you stopped, Matt.
Slicky, man. Like Pittsburgh looking good. I thought you'll be on here, man. Y'all doing y'all thing this year. I be letting people know Slicky is one Baltimore dude I know that like
All right, hey,
Pittsburgh.
so he just left a reaction on the Morning Mac Show page. You talking about
Okay.
E? He just left a reaction on that joint. What's
Oh
up, E? You
yeah.
slide through here in a
Uncle
second.
E. We just talking about you, man. You was on here lit yesterday, man, but you
Yeah,
had some
I like
good
that,
topics
man. That
going.
keep the show fresh.
Had the ladies like, what? Man, who the fuck is this dude, man? Uncle E's
Misha,
keeping it real
Misha
though.
was in this joint yesterday. Hopefully she slide back through here.
It's going good,
Hopefully she
Matt.
get a little wellness.
And they going good. What up? What up, Dame Dollar?
Top of the morning to everybody. Make sure you
Yes.
leave a reaction of some kind on that Morning Mac Show page. Some of y'all already tapped in. Thank you, E.
Yeah, y'all tag our girl Reese. Tell her get well soon. I started off, for anybody else out there. We just want her to know our prayers is out for her. We definitely. She might be watching too, but we're gonna tag her anyway. I'm gonna put the prayer hands in the hearts out here, letting her know we praying for her. We need her back out here so she can say, "Ho, Joe to blow."
Hope Joe the Blow. Hey, what he
Trying to
say?
connect.
Oh, all
What up,
right.
Unc?
In that picture, he look like Butter Man. That's so funny to me.
That's
Even though
fun.
that's
They
not
both
him.
named Irk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butterman named Irk Wiggins though. His name Irk Wilkins. It's a simulation, man. I'm telling you, man.
It is
Somebody
though.
getting lazy, man. They just like fuck it, copy
Somebody say,
paste,
all right, we
tweak a
just gonna
little
push
bit.
this one.
Yeah, tweak them a little bit, man.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Diggy, man. Prayers for the queen. We definitely need her back out here with us. She's still in the hospital right now, but she sent a link out for us to talk about. So she's
What he
still
say?
scrolling through that Facebook or Instagram.
Pray
She's
for Queen
still
out there and they
scrolling.
falling. That's what's up.
That
What's
thumb
up, Woo
still work.
Boo? I ain't seen Woo Boo in a little minute though.
Yeah, man. That's what I need to pull up on Slicky Woo.
Yeah,
On
because
Slicky,
we just
man.
had to put out a search for your ass.
Yes,
That
I
check
thought
in.
that girl got to him, man. So, oh shit.
Got him up out
She
of there.
been
Got him
she
off
been
line, off his
stalking him for
grid.
years. She finally
That's all right,
got
if
him,
that's what it
man.
is too. Just
My
let us
girl
know.
Deb not in
So
there.
we ain't
She
gotta put
said,
out one of
yeah.
them ATVs on your ass. For real.
Said God save the queen. God save the queen. That sound like a chat, man. So to start.
I'm dead.
You know, start some ass kicking humble. Send link. I got you, I'm saying what we talking about today, because Reese said Weezy supposed to come in. I think she got somebody else coming in, and she
Oh, all
sent
right.
a link. So before
I
I
can
do
dig
send you a
that.
link, I'm at least share with whatever it is she might want to talk about.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm getting them earphones tomorrow, so it ain't a problem at work.
oh, I think she want to share what she going through. I think
Oh
so
shit,
for
all right.
Wellness Wednesday. So they got a small clip on what she dealing with right now at the hospital. 'Cause I know she was just telling me something about the RVR,
Oh,
and
all
now I
right.
see that in a clip because she asked me to research it. Appreciate that, Slick. I know you probably didn't talk to her. You know, I know for one, I know you probably reached out if you didn't, but yeah, knowing Will, she probably called Slicky. You know how most people in the hospital and you call them, make sure they all right. Reese
Uh-huh.
calling everybody
Oh
like
yeah, you
she
know
ain't
I'm in the
going in
hospital,
there.
right?
Yeah, Reese
That's how
letting
long
them
this is
know.
going. You know I'm in the hospital.
Yeah, 'cause last time they forgot about my girl. We ain't gonna forget about you, Reese. Every time we thought Reese was gone, like, nah, my girl's still here. And we're gonna share this clip because it's gonna share a little bit of what she dealing with, you know, and what she gonna be, what she gonna be out here. So
Understood.
definitely other people who dealing with this issue. So we're gonna see what they talking about, Trey Money.
All right.
Nurse, you have heard people refer to AFib with RVR, and you pretend you know what it means, but you don't really know what it means. Don't worry, I'm about to tell you. AFib with RVR stands for atrial fibrillation with rapid ventricular response. And I'm going to tell you what that means. All right, normally your heart will have this electrical conduction, right? An impulse starts in the SA node, it goes down to the AV node. When it starts in the SA node, that tells your atria, these bad boys, to contract. It says, okay, atria, contract. And that's when you see a P wave on the EKG. Then that electrical impulse goes to the AV node. And the AV node says, hey, ventricles, it is your turn to contract. So it sends an electrical impulse down the septum and into the heart muscle. So the bundle of His and the perjuncti fibers here on this. So it goes from like right around here, goes down here and up here. And that's what tells the ventricles to contract. And that's when you see when you see the QRS on your EKG. AFib means that there's, instead of this normal contraction from here to here and then down here, what happens is we have all these weird electrical impulses going off here that's causing the atria to quiver. So instead of having a smooth, good atrial contraction, this is quivering, okay? Quivering up here. But the AV node is very smart. This AV node says, hold up, I'm not letting all those electrical impulses go all the way down to my ventricles and have some crazy response, because then I'm not going to be able to maintain good cardiac output and get blood to the body. So the AV node says, all right, I'm only going to let some impulses through. So it kind of is like this gatekeeper and says, all right, just some of y'all can come through and cause this to contract. That's why with AFib, you see the on the EKG followed by a normal PQR or normal QRS, because the ventricles are doing that good contraction. But with AFib, with rapid ventricular response, that AV node isn't doing as good of a job filtering, okay? And what happens is it's letting too many impulses through, and it's making these ventricles contract too quickly, okay? Too many impulses coming through our AV node and making these bad boys contract too quickly. Rapid ventricular response. Make sense? So what happens is then you have bad cardiac output because you don't have enough time to fill up the ventricle to squeeze the blood to push out. And what you'll see is lower blood pressure, lower cardiac output, and they can't sustain this for that long. I hope that helps that process makes sense. If you want a full little email course on how to handle it practically at the bedside, there's a link in my bio.
I don't know if I can do that. I can't hear you, Trey.
That mean we ain't fucking with that vegetable oil and shit. We gonna start making alternatives. Cause that sound like a fucking problem. Oh
Yeah,
man.
it
Hell
sound
nah.
like a problem. So
Nice to make them changes, but I don't want no issue with my heart. Hell
dang,
nah. I already smoked Jackson shit. I don't need that. I can't tell nobody
that
shit about no wellness, you know. Well, yes, I can, because a nigga exercise. I get out. I be in the sun. Never mind.
it's
I
time
can.
being the sun. Things now I'm not high. He talking things now I'm not high. We done fucked up Maddie high, man. My bad, Maddie. I ain't know what was coming either. I'm over
You
here
need some
checking my
stronger shit if
chest.
that's all it took for your high to be blown. Because
I'm
that was
making
just a
sure
little
my heart
information
rate.
real quick. If that
Yeah,
shit blew
making
your high, you didn't have a high. You got
Nah, that's because he in that joint. His heart probably flying over there, boy.
man. Slow down, Slim. Think about your
Yeah, I'm
wellness.
making
Slow
sure my
down.
shit's still here now, man. But it seems like that's something that can occur in anybody. But I
Yeah.
want to know how can we prevent those problems.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
gonna
what
definitely
actually
look
brings
into
that
that.
on?
What we got to do to prevent those problems. Or I'm gonna ask somebody else who probably got a little more knowledge with a little more age about the situation.
Wake
My
up with the
man,
sun
Uncle
in a
E.
steaming cup.
What up,
Tune into
Uncle?
the show where the
What's
vibes
up,
heat
bro?
up. The
What's
morning
good?
Mac got the
Yeah.
flavor,
Nothing
got the
much.
glow. Started
What's up
right,
with
let your
y'all?
energy flow.
Yeah,
Man, we
ain't too much
cooling,
going on.
man. We
Shit, about
cooling. Look
go to
at
work.
you on the
Fresh
road, man.
ideas and a laugh or two.
How y'all
From the
feeling
first
this morning?
headline to your
Yeah, that's a
daily
good
Yeah,
morning
dose.
for
on
real.
your
This
high
is the
too,
show
huh?
where your spirit
That's
goes.
what's up.
Weezy,
It's the
what up,
morning
Weezy?
Mac.
Hey.
Got young Weezy in here
Inspiration
too.
packed in a
How
casual
you
Down,
doing?
down,
dose.
down, down.
What you twerking on a
It's like
Wednesday?
that.
Women,
What's up,
man.
Weezy?
Women. Y'all always twerking. See, can't hear no music.
I
Can't
was
play
not
nothing.
twerking.
See the morning back,
First of
huh?
It's
all,
called
Weezy.
celebrating, not
You
this thing.
always twerking, Weezy. I heard you
I
walk,
can't
you
help how
twerk.
my body moves. I was cabbage patching. That's my song. That's my game. Now, everything else ain't
You
my
said,
fault.
damn, I can't feel good. Damn.
I was cabbage patching.
You messing
Oh,
with me.
shit.
Hey,
What up,
Slicky.
Slicky? Hey, I'm gonna call you, Woo. I seen you said call me, Marley. I definitely gonna give you a call. And shoot, whenever you coming on, you gonna host one day. Let me know, man. We definitely need the Woo in here. You gonna bring the tunes with you?
Slicky gonna bring a whole lot. Happy Wednesday,
Oh
everybody.
my goodness, Slicky cutting
Slicky,
up
see what I'm
What's
already.
up,
talking about.
Phoenix?
Slicky cutting up already.
See,
That's what
that's that
Phoenix.
shit, man. There you go with that shit.
Woo crazy. Hey Reese, I still had to look up a little more the RVR. I don't, I don't know too much about it, but from what the clip broke down, it make a lot of sense. I just want to know what can we do to prevent that from happening, because I don't want to be out here dealing with that. Because it seems like what do you do in that situation, but feel like you dying. So if Reese went through what that lady was talking about, I know she was scared to death. Because I'd have been like, oh shit, it's over. So I'm happy you good, Riri. Now we got a little idea what you dealt with. We praying for you, and
What's that
whatever
play,
you gotta
bro?
do, we gonna make sure you do it. I know Weezy gonna be on your ass, but yeah, I'm definitely on your ass on this side.
I've been on it. And then when I found out she was going away to the hospital, I said, see, you know what? Y'all
I
had
hope it ain't got shit to do with lack of sleep. I know that fucking much.
no, but not sleeping will make it work, make things work. You know, your
Mm,
body automatically will start to shut down if you don't sleep enough. But
Reese, are
this
you
is
watching?
this,
Mm.
Yeah,
but this
Wow.
right here has a lot of like she was doing. I'm gonna keep. You know, Reese has been doing really good. She has been fasting. She's been doing all types of stuff, and her blood sugar levels have been leveled like normal levels for the past couple of weeks.
Mm.
And so when they put her on that prednisone last week to help with her breathing, because you know she be having issues breathing, it shot all her levels up. Everything went up, and she wasn't even eating. So how your sugar levels up and you not eating? Because
Oh,
prednisone makes everything escalate. And
oh
so I
no.
think that had a hand in it, on top of other things, you know, just
Yeah,
other
yeah, yeah,
issues over
yeah.
the years or whatever. And so that just made it worse. But I know since she's in there, they're gonna check everything because I talked to her earlier. They did I forgot what type of scan they did on her to check to make sure she didn't have any clots, I believe, blood clots. She doesn't have any clots. Oh, check her kidneys. Her kidneys are good. and everything. So they just trying to make sure everything else is functioning properly. She has a little bit of fluid at the bottom of her lungs, and they can't do anything about that. The body has to absorb that, but they do have her on fluid pills to remove the extra fluid, you know.
Yeah.
So she's in there. They working on her. They working on her. And she said
Okay.
the hospital, everybody's been nice, so she hasn't had any issues. So that's good.
Well, that's
Get
what's
my
up so
girl
far.
back out here.
Mm-hmm.
I know Reese got
That's what's
them
up so
doctors
far.
in there laughing. She was just on FaceTime with us before we went
Yeah.
live. So we got to rap to her a little bit. You know, I'm gonna definitely call her right after the show. You out early, man. What
Yeah.
Misha at, man? What Misha? You pissed Misha off yesterday, man. She said
Oh,
keep that nigga off.
I'm
He only
dead.
like them young
What
women.
he do to me, Misha, man?
Yeah, yeah, like the older women was a problem, she said.
You said I don't give a fuck. Shit. I don't give a
Nah,
fuck about all that shit.
it was a good combo though.
Nah, I
Hey,
was too though.
I wish you was here. I was like, damn, ladies, we need somebody here for the ladies, man.
Yeah. Balance this shit out. When they really talking that shit, we be needing everybody around.
Hell
So y'all
yeah.
can, everybody can speak their piece. That was a good combo. Nice change to the mix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tap out and then I'm gonna walk across the street and tap back in when I clock in.
All right, go ahead,
All right.
clock in, get that money, sharp.
I
That
know.
part, man. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
But I know my teacher has snatched me back up because usually we work with a thing that is called Peace Academy or Peace DC. And so we go in there and do different lessons, sessions with them. And then we also work with them, do life coaching. Life coaching. So my teacher snatched me up again for this cohort. I've been out for the last two. So that's why I was yesterday. It's down there at the Sun office on Benner Road, across from the Denny's. And so that's where it is. And so I'll be there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'll still try to tap in because
Yeah, that's cool. Shit, whatever y'all gotta do, man. We gonna make it work. We deep on here. I know my man Chout Bout in the building. He'll slide through. We
happy
need him to,
Wednesday,
man.
child.
Yeah, happy Wednesday, brother. Slicky Woo said he definitely gonna come on. He want a house, but yeah, we got Reese, man. Till you get back, get well. I'm gonna share this clip from Monica. Get y'all thoughts on it. I don't know if some of y'all can see the title. If you can't, I'll make it full screen for some of y'all. But it say don't fumble people of value in your life. Once you lose them, they cannot be replaced. Play that clip and y'all give us y'all thoughts in the comments before and
fumble people of value. You cannot replace them. There are some people that you will lose, that you will never, ever, ever, ever find anything like them similar ever in this life again. Don't fumble people of value. Don't be so caught up in the now that you don't think about the later. Make sure that when you out here hustling and you chasing your dreams, you're not chasing people off and burning bridges. Don't let that desperation cause you to make desperate moves. Don't fumble people of value. You cannot replace them. There are some people that you will lose, that you will never, ever, ever, ever find anything like them similar ever in this life again. Don't fumble people of value. Don't be so caught up in the now that you don't think about the later. Make sure that when you out here hustling and you chasing your dreams, you're not chasing people off and burning bridges. Don't let that desperation cause you to make desperate moves. Don't.
man. That was top. Let it run twice just for people can hear it again and again. Hey, what up, Cal? Appreciate you for tapping in. I know people that probably dealt with people
Happy
like
Wednesday,
this.
child.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just still or they could have been that person. I just want to know how do y'all feel about what Monica said, because you never know where you're gonna end up 10 years from now, and you never know the people that you walking past or climbing up past the ladder on the way up, you might see on the way down. So you got to be careful how you treat people. And sometimes it's not always that. A lot of people look at that like something go bad. And nah, it can be stuff still going good. Some people can surpass where you at. Them same people, and they can be looking for a job, and they can be the one that doing the hiring. And it can be anything. It can be for a movie gig, anything you into. But I think that's what she was saying. Just be careful, and don't burn bridges just for that short little feeling or that little, even if you're stealing from somebody, like why steal from somebody that's gonna look out for you for life? But you got some people that got that itch. They might feel like they need something, they gotta handle something, so they'll take it. Then later they might feel a certain type of way, but it's like it ain't worth it. So you want them people out there that's doing that or in that situation, man, don't even risk it, man. Keep your friendship, keep your loved ones around. But how you feel about what the lady said, my girl Monica Blue Phoenix?
Oh, I 1000% agree. And I was just sitting here thinking, have I ever, done anything in that way toward anybody? I honestly don't believe I have, because I've been raised to treat people the way I wish to be treated. And I raised my children that way. And I always say, even if people don't treat you the same way, you don't go and do or lower yourself to be that way. You never change your character for how other people treat you. And so, because I've been raised that way and I always carry that, I do believe that I have not done that to anybody. If I have, I apologize. I don't know. They never said anything to me. And plus, I don't carry myself in an arrogant way. I always feel like we all need each other, even if it's just for a hug or just for a howl. Like you said, somebody might be the one to help you get a job one day, or so, or might bring your name up in the room. So I really try not to look at somebody as if, one, they're beneath me, because nobody is. Two, as if they're not as important as I am, because they are. And so, as far as I've known in the 41 years of life that I have lived and that I'm living, I have not done that to anyone. Have I made people mad? Hell yeah. Have I had to apologize? Hell yeah. But as far as like burning bridges, no. I don't think I've burned any bridges.
Monica Drama. Hey, you burn any bridges over there, man? Or anybody did you have to burn a bridge with somebody that you probably love and trust because they did something dirty behind your back or stole from you? Or was you that person and somebody to cut you off? We all, you never know.
I um I still have friends or associates from back when I was in kindergarten. I don't think I've really ever been cut off by anybody. Hmm. I think
We
um
either
I think
nope.
what Monica said was 1000% true, because Marley, by you being my nephew, you done been around me on numerous occasions with different people, different activities and all that. You know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Only time, something is bothering me is if I feel like you said, I've been crossed. But you can burn a bridge down, but I think a bridge can be built a whole lot stronger. Even like I say, I keep trying to tell you, communication is everything. Majority of the time, the bridges are burnt down either because you have one individual that's selfish, or you have one individual that's, I hate to use this word, but incompetent to some things in life.
That's true.
So yeah, I definitely believe that, if you got somebody in your life that really shines out more than anybody else, I think it's very important that you try and keep that person in your life. But I'm Uncle E and I'm Uncle E for a reason. Yes, it's a lot of people that's still in my life, but they feel like they're not in my life because they feel like they burned the bridge. A bridge can be built back. I'm a forgiving person. Somebody got to forgive me one day, so I'm a forgiving person. No, just cause I'm mad at you don't mean it's over. No, it's never over. As far as if you're part of my family, family argues, family say some of the wildest shit. So it is what it is. Once you're my family, and that's it. To death do us part.
I respect that. Cal said, considering there's no other time than now, wondering about the future isn't going to help. He said, be bold, make moves, but more importantly, lead with love. More importantly, lead with love.
Oh, and
That-
Marley,
Yeah.
you gotta excuse me because I'm at Yolanda's funeral.
Oh my God. Slim. My
Oh, my
brother there?
condolences to you.
He hasn't got here
Yeah.
yet. I'm trying to figure out why he didn't call me this morning. 'Cause I was gonna go get him. You already know I'm Uncle Wee, so I always
Uh,
gotta go get everybody.
I knew I posted been somewhere. I just didn't know what. All this morning I kept feeling like I posted been somewhere. And I was like, I don't know what it is. And then, saying reaching the hospital, I was like, I hold down the show for her, but we gotta make sure somebody from the family there, my sister or my brother. I'm gonna see if one of them there, cause we gotta show our love. That's my girl, Londa. I'm gonna miss the shit out of her, man. It's my girl, and I gotta show love for my boy Emmett, man. Where you at? Where you at down at 7th Avenue?
No, we out Capitol Heights, Maryland.
Capitol Heights.
Yeah, we out
Dang.
Capitol Heights, Maryland.
I go to the repass though, pull up and see everybody. And I'm blown. I missed the viewing. But
I'm here. I just don't. I didn't notice that this is a real church. This is a
what
real
you call?
church. She's inside of a real church, dog. You do know a church is not supposed to have steps, right?
Oh yeah, for a ramp for the people.
No. You're not supposed to walk up steps to a church. The church is supposed to be equal grounded with the ground, which means the church is no high. The church is equal to the people. Oh man, my bad. I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to
Yeah,
go.
I don't know what you
Oh no,
talking.
you good. You are
Hey,
good
good
because
though. I'm
that
trying to
the
learn
church
something.
is supposed to be for the people. You right.
Yeah, I want to learn something.
I mean, no, like if you go into church, right, the average church, and it tells you a lot about the church. If there are two thrones inside of that church, that's not a church you should be in.
Yeah,
If there's one throne, you shouldn't be in that church because
yeah.
that means that pastor or whoever sits in that throne is putting themselves higher than the Most High. You don't sit inside of His house in a throne. Sorry.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I ain't know that, but good to know now. So if it come up, I can mention it. 'Cause I always know that two or more gathered in His name is church. I don't think no
Yeah,
building,
you don't have to be in the building.
just in that
No,
building.
no.
Eyes, it don't
You're
bother
absolutely
me.
right. But no, the church is only used as sanctuary purposes. You understand?
Uh,
That's what all the church is for, sanctuary
you
purposes.
know
That's
I'm on
that's
the
what
show.
uh,
I'm listening.
yeah, that's the individuals who go inside the church by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it goes back to two or more. So if I don't have anybody else, where would I go? If I want to do prayer, if I believe in two or more, I would go to the church where there's
That
someone
makes
praying.
sense.
Oh, you're
Where there's
close.
someone praying. So we're praying
Look,
together.
when I
Make
go, bury me around Waller, man. Set me on fire, man. Don't send me in them buildings, man. Don't
you
lock my soul in
man.
them boxes, man. I don't
You
want to
say
go
around
in there.
You
Waller.
got me
Yeah,
fucked.
bury
You
me
got me fucked
outside,
up.
back of my old house.
Man, you could put me on the grill, burn me up, take my asses, and just ride around the city and drop me off.
Yeah, man. Don't
Yeah,
trap me in
I
no
don't. Yeah,
box, man. Don't put me in that damn
nah,
soul trap.
fuck no. Don't you better not put me in no fucking suit. You
Smoke
better
me,
not put me
man.
in no
Smoke me
motherfucking suit.
good. Put me down, man. I'm be like 3 pounds of good za, man.
Yeah.
Throw my shit in there to grow the herbs and shit. Use me to do that, man.
If you're gonna put me in a box, turn me face down so the world can kiss my ass when I'm getting the hell up out of here.
He crazy, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got another
since
quote
you want to
though.
put me in a box, put me face down, make sure I'm asshole nigga, and so the world can kiss my ass. Yeah, because somebody should have said something about me being in a box. Yeah.
Them birds gonna be eating good. I seen this on Instagram. I decided to shit. Say,
You know, son.
just because you're solid doesn't mean you'll be liked, loved, or respected by all. The same way it irritates you to see sucker shit, it irritates suckers to see solid shit. I just thought that was some real stuff because a lot of people always say, I don't understand why people do this and why people do that. It's like some people just like doing sucker shit, and we just assume that these people just lost and this and that. Like, no, it's not people that's always lost. Just how you like doing good things, it's people out here that are doing bad things. They get off of
Hey,
it.
baby boy,
You know,
hey, see you later on, all right? You going
I'm talking to the church. Get in there, man. He's scared to go in there, man. Go ahead in there. But you get what I'm saying, Weezy? A lot of people
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand.
I do, and again, what they say, your light is gonna hurt those that's running from it. And it's true. And
Mm-hmm.
you irritate people when you do the right thing, or when you real. Realness. Now, being real and being an asshole are two different things now. But you being real with not only other people but yourself can hurt other people. Like, they do things and they think it's supposed to affect you. And you're like, okay, well, whatever, have a nice day anyway. It's real. So it is what it is. It's the truth, though. I agree.
Yeah, I just be want people to understand. They be like, these people treated me this certain way. They supposed to treat me this way. Like, nah, they don't supposed to. You would like them to. You know, I would love people to treat me the way I treat them. But I know some people just get off on just fucking with people. You know, just bothering people. It's people out here. You got on.
Oh, I just want to say something about what y'all talking about.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, nah, first time what you're saying. I was just making myself know. I just
Boy,
want to the
I can
cars.
talk
That's
all
it.
day, man.
I know what I was about to say is this.
Yeah.
Don't
We should
think,
see.
don't think the people that quote unquote hate you and all this. Don't think that they really hate you. That's just the only way that they can describe them wanting to be just like you, or them wanting to understand how the hell you got to where you got to, but not being woman enough or man enough to ask a question.
Yeah, I like that.
The
Mm.
average person, there's guess what? I'm just going to be real about this. The average person in the black community does not hate anybody, because our bloodline has never taught us hate.
Yeah.
You have the individuals that are mentally incapable of making a lot of decisions, and through fear they do the things they do. There's a difference between somebody being of conscious mind, body, and soul doing what an individual does out here. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's just not possible. Everything has to be unaligned for you to do something very stupid, is the word that we would use. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at these youngins, like for instance, we're looking at these youngins out here, and we said we don't understand them.
Oh, yeah, I got.
The reason why we don't understand them is, or the reason why some people don't understand them is, you feel like you have to lower your consciousness to understand them. No, you really don't. You just got to open your ears and listen to them say how hurt they are, how they've been forgotten for the last 7 years. These youngs have been forgotten. And now to make it even worse, some damn fool then gave them a label of YNs, which makes them think, oh, I'm a YN, and YNs do dumb shit. So let me go do some dumb shit so I can be considered as a YN. My job in life is this. I know ain't nobody gonna give me the same love I give them. I might have some that do, I might have some that don't. You know what I'm saying? The only individuals that fear me are the individuals that can see my light. The individuals that can see my energy. Those are the ones that fear me. Those are the ones that's envious of me. They don't hate me. They just no, they don't hate me. They just hate who I am and the fact that they can't be who I am. There's a difference.
They fear you because they don't understand.
Right. There's a difference. There's, like I said, if we go back in all of black history, you've never had history that says black people were ever angry and just went on this rampage and just started dogging shit. That is not our nature. That is not our nature.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of people nature, but once
No, no,
they
listen,
see it
listen.
so young,
You
go
gotta
ahead.
understand like this. If you
Go ahead, G.
once you have a child and you start to mentally and verbally disconnect with this child, the child starts to rebel. The average parent ain't having a conversation with their children no more. The average parent out here is allowing the school to do whatever the fuck, say whatever the fuck, and all this.
What's up, babe?
Hey,
Let me get a shot, please.
Look, they
yeah.
let me get a shot, please. Who that?
Uh, it's just,
Tell them we live.
we outside. We outside.
What
Oh
it do?
yeah, y'all lit,
Let's
man.
let's,
Yolanda
let's
got
Marley.
y'all lit out
Oh, what
there.
it do?
What up?
What's
What
up,
up?
homie?
You know you good, man.
Nah, I thought you had some tequila in this motherfucker.
Oh,
I
no, no,
ain't got
no,
no
no,
tequila
no,
or
no.
that brown. Mute them, man. Y'all see my girl Riri in the comments. Slicky said he
Hey,
love you more.
Riri.
You see that? Slicky said love you more. Reese, you must really be feeling down when Slicky talking like that. Said damn shots before noon. Damn. You see
Yep.
that? You see that? Man, that's around the neighborhood. But nah, they're our girl Londa funeral, you know. So that's what they do. They gonna drink from sun up to sundown. Man, they gonna turn up for her. I'm gonna definitely make it to the repast. Y'all just tapping in. We were just responding to this quote. You know, I don't know if Tupac said it. They just put him in the picture, but he was saying just because you solid doesn't mean you'll be liked, loved, or respected by all. That mean everybody. The same way it irritates you to see sucker shit, what irritates a lot of solid dudes out here, we hate it. What they say, if irritates suckers to see solid shit. So it irritates suckers to see solid shit. We want to see if some people agree or disagree with that. We just breaking it down how those scenarios actually true. And we just think that everybody supposed to be this nice and go jolly. Yeah, maybe for our culture, but that ain't the case because a lot of people already been programmed to hate. Some people already born angry or just due to their environment, they just grown up different. Some people just got a lot of jealousy in them. They don't want to see people do good. You got some people saying they born this way. It's like Jeffrey Dahmers and shit
No,
like
but
that.
you can, Molly. You know why? What they don't tell you
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of stuff transfers from the mother to the child, and from the father to the child. Since
Ooh,
the seed
break
is the
that down.
father, the seed we have the egg, and then the fertilizer. So we had the seed, and they had
Mm-hmm.
the fertilizer, right? And so everything, the feelings, the emotions, the stress, the frustration, the genes, all that stuff comes from the sperm and then from the egg. You are born with your parents' problems. People don't
Mm.
realize that. You're made in their image and their problems come with you. That generational stuff is real. Generational trauma and blessings come through your parents and their parents and their parents and their parents. All that stuff trickles down. So sometimes you are born angry, like you were saying. Sometimes you are born happy. Sometimes you are born in that way. And it takes your parents to help mold and help guide you in a better direction, but sometimes they don't. So we grow up to be mean, we grow up to be angry, we grow up not trusting people until we find our way and realize, okay, that ain't the right way. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to be different. But yeah, you can be born like that. You definitely
That's
can.
good to know too, because now it makes sense. So you got a kid that's born that way and he's getting programmed to actually be that way. He damn near got no chance. You know, then you got kids that's
Yeah.
born differently, but they programmed to like violence and sort to
Yeah.
violence.
Yeah.
But for the kids who born that way and already got it installed in them, that's tough. You saying something?
Um, everything is a learned behavior. Everything. A child does not grow up hating people because that's not a learned behavior. The child has to learn something from the mother and father, or just the mother, or just the father. A child does not just naturally hate anybody because a child does not have that consciousness to just hate. It's the environment and the individual within the environment.
Yep. You feed it. You feed greatness or you feed terror.
Right, right. So you got to understand if a child is fed for 10, 15 years of their life. No, matter of fact, Matter of fact, I'll say this: for the first 13 years of a child's life, that is the most important time of a child's life, is because that's the most important time because the child's brain, the production of the child's brain is from 0 to 13. So by 16, they've already figured out what they want to do in life. If
And
this child is subjected to anger, uh, manipulate, whatever the child is subjected to, the child is definitely going to exert that whenever it's around any type of people, like activities. The child, you know, an angry child because all you gotta do is look at the father. A lot of times, you know a little angry boy. Look at the father. You know a little angry boy. Look at the mother. Like I said, the child learns anger. Anger is not putting a child. The child has to learn it. Or everything our child does on a daily basis is what they learn from us.
yeah, I can
I
agree
say
with that.
I
I
say
can
that about
agree
my
with that.
son all the time. I say that about my son all the time. Like, damn, mom, it's hard to say something to my son. This nigga doing the same shit on the same timeline as myself. I can't find my. I'm not gonna put my hands on my son because that's not gonna get nowhere. But at the same time, it's the
Appreciate it,
second.
child.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. I don't want to send my son away, but at the same time, that sounds like that's about to be my only option because my son had missed 18 days out of school, and this next day he missed. They're gonna send him a retain letter, and you done already failed for the
Nephew
whole year.
smart, man. Nephew too smart. He too smart for his own
We
self.
we're trying to figure it out. Like, why are you not interested? Are you bored? Like he this is
He's
the thing. He
probably
not showing
bored.
out in class. He not
He's
He
showing
probably
out in
bored.
bored.
class. He
He
not doing
like
any of
being
it.
bad. That nigga like being bad, and he
Yeah,
good at it.
but he probably bored though. He's probably not paying
Yeah,
attention.
he bored.
If you try another school, you might need a smaller class setting. He might need some harder work or something like that. Because I went through that with my daughter. Couldn't get her to go to school for nothing. She would go and then don't go and don't go. I'm like, girl, I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not going to do it. If I'm going to jail because I
uh-uh.
hurt somebody, it ain't going to be because you won't do what you're supposed to do. And I might
Now
be
it's
going
just
because I'm going to hurt you.
now
But
the thing that bothers me the most is the mother. It's the mother because my baby mother, it's like she won't step up and just say, damn, I can't like I can't do this. Or I don't want to do this. It's the difference between you can't and you don't. How you telling me that, oh, me being aggressive with my son is wrong and you talking to my son is right? For me to talk to my son and then, like I said, Marley, he's been around me. I talk to my son. I don't sit back, oh, la la la, cursing at him all this dope dumb. Nah, I talk to my son like he's a young man. I get upset when he lies to me. That's one thing I don't respect. I don't respect a lie. But at the same time, don't have me talk to my son and get my son straight, and then you go right behind me like, son, it's okay. La, la, la. Like I understand
yeah, child.
a mother's nourishment, but at the same time, a mother's nourishment becomes a mother's enablement to her son or daughter.
Yeah, that can
That's
hurt.
true. That's
If
true.
Child
he's
got it.
wrong, yeah. Just like no, check this out. I go to school yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and this, I'm insulted
See,
because the school keep asking me about her and him, and I can't say nothing. And then I'm calling her, and then you not communicating. And then every time I turn around is, don't take my son. Don't come on, you gonna about to take my son. I'm like, no, no, no. You wanna make me take your son. I've had custody of my son since he was 2 years old. I've had custody of my son. If something going down my child, I need to know. If something going down, I need to know. Bullshit ain't not. But at the same time, I haven't taken him away from his siblings because that's his
later,
siblings.
Cal.
Right. And then I'm not trying to create a problem because, as I said, the way I raise my son and the way everybody else raises their children is totally different. It's totally different. Mm.
Mm-hmm. I'm with Chow. Chow said he might be getting his pecker wet. So he
What?
must be chasing them girls. He might be chasing them girls.
Well, keep on chasing. You're gonna find what you're looking for, or you gonna find Plan B. You
Yeah,
definitely don't want to
little
find. You
girls be
definitely don't
on
want to find Plan B.
nephew, yeah, they be on them, Slim. Little baddie
How
builders.
old is he?
Well, my son,
Yeah.
he's 13.
Oh yeah.
But I no, matter of fact, oh, he turned 14 today. He turns 14 today.
Man, happy birthday.
Man, I can't beat my
Happy
son up.
birthday.
Turn up,
Yeah,
man. Give my
I
man a
this is a
no,
bottle.
difficult time. You know what we gotta remember how we were at that age. Now our parents were we parent different than our parents did. You know what I'm saying? We do a little bit more understanding stuff, but sometimes we gotta remember how we felt back then. It's something going on, and it could be what y'all saying, and it could be a combination of things. Have you sat and talked to them and just listen, ask him what's going on? Maybe he want to
my
come back
son,
and
my
tell you.
son, it's my son want to do whatever it takes to make me proud. He don't like when I say I'm disappointed in him. He hate that word.
Yeah.
That word right there. I know that I only use that word when I feel like I can't get to him. If he on his bullshit and I feel like I can't get to him, I say I'm disappointed in you. Then I know the tears coming. That's the worst word I can use towards my son. Mm. He don't care. He understands disrespect. Disrespect ain't nothing to him. But to use words that he really understands as far as like disappointed and angry and upset and all that, words mean a lot to him. I've taught him differently than everybody else. Like I teach him the words that mean something and the words that really don't mean anything. The words that are only used to inflict anger and some type of response. You know what I'm saying? Like while females are so caught up on the word bitch, it's only used as a response. If we feel like we can't get to you, then we're gonna call you a bitch. And then that bitch word is gonna turn all your senses on, and now you paying attention to everything we saying. And
Until
that's
it start, until it doesn't. Because I tell you what,
no,
those
no,
days
no, no. Hey,
didn't
hey,
work for
guess
me.
guess what? Guess
It
what? Guess
don't
what?
work, Weezy.
I don't care
Not no
what's
more.
going on. I don't care what's going on in life. If a man out of nowhere calls you a bitch, everything stops. Hey, I don't. A bomb could have just went off, and he like bitch, and he say bitch, come on. You don't even hear come on. All you hear is bitch, and you stop like, oh no, you got me fucked up. It's just a word to get your attention.
Yeah, that's true. But if we call y'all a bitch, it's the same way. It might be a little worse.
No, no, no,
Track.
Oh
no,
yeah.
no,
It got
no,
him right there.
no,
Got him
no, no,
already.
no, 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 no. If you call us a bitch, that's only because we're not paying y'all no fucking attention about whatever the fuck y'all are talking about. Yeah,
Word,
whatever y'all
see,
talking about
you
is not
know,
important. And then that's when the word bitch come out like, bitch, you don't hear me talking to you? Oh
Yeah, it's the
wow.
same. It's the same thing if you think
It
about it.
definitely
I
it
don't, but
definitely is. No,
for
no,
me,
it definitely is. No, it definitely is. Now that I just now said it, I it definitely makes sense.
uh,
It's definitely a attention getter.
yeah. But you know what? For me, I don't like nobody calling me that. I don't answer to that. Girl, female or male, no, don't call me that. I'm never. My name's Louisa, or Wheezy, or
Here we
Phoenix, or
go. Here
whatever
we
you
go,
want to call me.
boy.
Don't
Here
call
we
me
go,
that because
boy.
that's not my name.
Here
I'm
we
not a
go, boy.
female dog. I'm a
Here we
woman,
go,
so
boy.
don't call me
Here we
that.
go, boy.
Even my cousins, because I'm like they say, women say to each other. I've never called no one ever. I've never called anyone, man, woman, dog, cat, shoe, a bitch. And so don't call me that because I don't address you in that way. You have a name. My cousins, everybody, bitch, bitch, bitch. And I'll be like, what? She'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, because you know I don't talk like that. I don't call, no, don't address me in that way. So it used to make me angry. And now you can say it all you want to. I'm going to just walk off on your ass. And that ain't going to do but make you mad because I'm not going to give you the attention because that's not my name.
Oh my
Now,
God.
if you call me that and you touch me, you're going to get my
yeah,
attention.
something
And don't
Here
else.
we go.
address
Here we go. Here we
What up,
go. Here we go.
JB?
Here we go.
Hey,
Here we
what about
go.
the
You
guy
ain't got
saying,
a lot
yo,
of
it's
kick
some
it,
bad
Craig.
bitches up in here?
You ain't
Yeah,
got a lot of
you
kicking,
can
Craig.
say anything out your mouth. Just don't put your hands on me. I don't care if
You don't have to lie to
sorry.
kicking, Craig.
So
Don't put
she
your
said
hands
she
on me.
cool with it, JB. Everybody cool with
See,
it. He
no, no,
said
no,
when he
no, no.
called the guy
Hey,
saying, "Yo,
hey,
it's some bad bitches in the house."
Marley,
Huh?
Marley.
Yeah.
What she said was, you can use the word long as there's no malice behind it.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
said
want
you
to
don't
be
put no
called that
hands on her.
because I
No, no,
have a
because no, if
name.
somebody call you a bitch and their hands are falling behind it, there's
Oh yeah,
malice.
it's
That's
gonna be a
malice.
problem. That's the
There's
problem.
Yeah,
That's
malice.
right.
you better
That's
not.
the
Yeah.
problem. Anytime you want to put any physical altercation, that's the issue. I don't
He,
start nothing.
he don't need
So
to call you a bitch to put his hands on you.
no, that's what I'm saying. But
Nah.
that's no, he definitely don't, or she definitely don't. Just don't touch me. My biggest thing, don't touch me. But
Yeah.
if you call me a name and then come with the hands, I'm gonna have to turn around and come with the hands. That's what I'm saying. You don't have, like
Yeah.
you said, you ain't got to be called out the name for the hands to come. But just, I don't care what you say. You
She
could be
said,
silent.
"You
Don't
say
touch me.
whatever you want, just don't put
Just
your
don't touch
hands
me. I
on
don't
her."
give a damn
That's it.
what you say. You
That's
ain't got
Can I
nothing to
ask
simple.
do
you a
with the
question?
name
Can I ask you a
itself.
question?
That's simple.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and said, you that bitch, or you ain't never called yourself a bitch?
No, I don't, because I'm not. I call myself Louisa. I call myself Weezy. I call myself Sweet.
Louisa.
I call myself woman. I don't call myself a bitch. I'm not a bitch.
You said I heard a
So,
guy saying DC
Well, you better
ate
grab,
chop
you better
that
climb
chop
all the way in the
shop.
back and go to sleep. So ain't nobody going
Man, that
nowhere.
thick
No
red
time for
bone is a bad
but
bitch.
that's something. But he's not saying that directly to
He
me.
said
Is what
it,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
He
That's
talking about
different. Like Molly said, people gonna say, people gonna say stuff that don't bother me. But just don't come at me like, don't do that.
he said he mean VA show.
Yeah, because I'm not a bitch.
understand that, understand that. This is
And
a
even
word
when
battle.
people, but there are some people that in my mind, I'm like, what? If I use that word, I would call some people, but I don't. I just don't call people that. I just don't feel like, even just like,
On a scale,
yeah.
on a scale from 1 to 5, right?
Hmm.
Where do you rate yourself as? mm, I'm trying authentic,
On the
authentic.
side.
What do you rate yourself as with your authenticity as far as your character and who you are? Where do you rate yourself at?
I'm a 5 now. I'm a
Your
5
time.
now.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was trying to appease others and become what they needed me to be, I probably was a 1 or 2. Now I am myself. But back then, no. Mm-mm. I probably was a 0, honestly. But now, no, I'm a 5. I'm who I am. And
So
I'm
what
not
do
going to use that I am who I am to hurt people either. Because some people say, well, that's just me. No, that's not just you, your ass.
so who
But
do you what do you base your authenticity on?
I don't have a base. I can't base myself on other people because I'm not them.
No, 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 no. My bad, my bad. I apologize. I didn't
You
mean
don't
to
have to
say who.
apologize. You don't have to apologize.
I meant to say, what do you base
Oh,
your
what do I?
authenticity on?
Oh, my being honest with myself, being truthful, not lying to me, not lying to others, not trying to conform to what society says it's supposed to be.
Excuse
Yeah.
me for 1 second. Excuse me for 1 second.
Okay.
This ain't no motherfucking.
Nigga terrible, man.
He cracked
Could have
me
muted
up.
your
I
mic
love
for
it. I
that,
love it.
man.
I love it because I had uncle. He reminded me of my uncle too, so I love it. I don't
And
care.
they lit out there. They at the funeral cussing. I got outside the
Look.
church. They talking about the church with the
Hey, look,
pillars and
it's just
the
a building. This is what
da
it's just a
da.
building. It's
Yeah,
just a
you right
building.
about that.
Outside, around it, or wherever, there's no sacred ground anymore because they don't. The people in it don't even make it sacred.
Hey, okay, JB, you heard somebody call Weezy a bad bitch. What you say, man? You say, man, she ain't no bitch. Or you say,
Oh,
hey,
who
that's
said
right,
that?
ain't she? That's what JB said. He heard somebody say down VA at Chow Show, man, that thick red bone is a bad bitch.
Oh, I ain't even hear that. Okay, well.
Now JB heard it. What you say, JB? You
Oh,
agree? You dapped them up. What happened? Oh, you told him
I
watch
get.
your
Is that supposed to
motherfucking
be a
mouth, man.
compliment? Okay, but like I said, it don't. You can say what you want
Look,
as
Weezy
long as
don't
you don't
care
put your hands
anyway. It
on
don't
me.
bother her.
Don't
But
put your hands on me. That's all I'm saying. Just don't put your hands
yeah,
on
I
me.
don't care to use it, but I hear people use it a lot. not towards a woman, but if they talking about women, they be like, yeah, the bitches over there, hey, there's bitches in there, you know, da 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 da. And they
But you
still
know
looking
what?
for the love of their life, you know, but they
Right.
still gonna label it as that, you know, they with their guys, like, you know, you got some dudes, some
Yeah.
ladies in there, it's gonna be some women in there, some baddies, they're
Yeah,
saying
yeah. You know what? I just thought about it. I have said that is some bitch shit before. Now I have said that. I
it.
have. I just thought about that. Yeah, I have said that, but I don't call people, you know, I don't
Yeah.
call
So,
people that. But
so,
I
so
will.
you're recanting. So you're recanting
No,
what you
no,
said.
no. I'm not recanting. I'm not recanting because I don't call people bitches. I said I just thought about the fact that I have said somebody was doing some bitch shit, like some punk shit, some pussy shit, basically.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey,
Excuse
hey,
me.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, Marley, we're getting
Uh-huh.
deeper, Marley. We're getting deeper. You see all these
Get
words
close,
coming out
huh?
now?
Uh-uh.
You see all these words coming out. All right. Now the audacity is coming out. The
The
audacity of your
audacity
character is
been out.
coming out. I'm just saying. Miss, I
I
don't use the
said
word
I
bitch.
wolf.
don't.
Don't
I
call
don't.
me
I
bitch.
didn't say it out loud.
But then
I
you
said
want
it
to
in my
say,
mind.
oh, this nigga over here doing this bitch ass shit.
Oh
Or,
no, no, no! I
or
don't do. I didn't say that. I have in my mind said, there's some bitch shit, and I was talking about. I wasn't talking
you
about a
never went
dude.
to the club and called another
I
female a
don't
bitch.
go to the club.
I don't
You
do that.
no no no. I know no. I didn't ask you if you're going right now. I'm not talking about present tense.
No,
Past
I've
tense.
never been. I've never been to the club. I don't go clubbing. I've
But she
never been a
said in the
club. I'm a
past
house
she could
girl.
have been a 0 or 1, but and now that what she at now, she a 5, you know, based on who she became. So
You talking
Yeah.
about
we want to know,
audacity.
did
You
you
talking
used
no.
to
You talking
ever
about
say bitch?
audacity though.
Oh God, you never said bitch before. Did
No,
you ever use the word
I
bitch?
never
So she
call.
saying
I
she
don't call
never really
people
called
bitch.
nobody a bitch
Yeah,
or
I never call
anything.
nobody a bitch ever.
Just her kids.
I ain't never said that. You know
Oh,
what,
oh my
Mike? Don't you put
bad.
stuff in
Nah,
my mouth.
that,
And I never, ever,
that's just
ever,
not in
ever,
no
ever.
vocabulary.
Mm-mm,
That ain't for
mm-mm,
everybody, you know.
mm-mm,
That
mm-mm.
I'm good with
It makes
that.
me mad when I hear women call their children. That make me want to
But
fight
she
so
you use
bad.
the word nigga though, right?
I sure do. This nigga over here.
Yeah.
I will.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my
And
God. Wow.
I actually didn't used to
Wow.
say that either, and I just started recently saying it the past couple of years. But yeah, I actually am backing away
Wow.
from that too, because it's not any better. So yeah, I say nigga, I say nigga, but not as much as I used to. I've come away from that because that don't make it. That ain't no better either for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nukus. I'm backing away from
Oh
it
wait a minute, what
too.
would he say? You
She's
muted?
not.
I don't
What?
know. What
What?
your
Once again, Marley. Once again, a level
what?
of audacity is coming out. She's opening up to talk to us. You know.
I
She's.
opened
She did.
Wally. Tell
She
your
did.
uncle
No.
who
First.
y'all
First. She's
talking
first.
to.
First. She did use the word bitch.
I
I mean, we
don't.
learn each couple of minutes. We learning some new shit. I'm trying to tell you.
If anybody watched the show, y'all have
Uh
heard me say
huh.
nigga. Y'all have heard
Uh-huh.
me say nigga. Now, one thing
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I will say nigga or
I mean,
negro.
you know. Oh, guess what? You do know they was using the word nigga before they was using the word bitch, right?
No, bitch has always been out.
No, it
Yeah.
definitely hasn't.
Yeah.
It
Bitch.
No,
has.
no, son,
Bitches.
it definitely hasn't.
If you go
Bitches.
back and read,
We don't want to
it,
do
bitch.
this. You don't want to do this
I'm
Yeah,
with me.
yeah,
trying
we
to
wanna
tell
do
you,
this. Let's
bitch has
do it.
been around for a long time. For a long time.
This bitches
And
down
they
The word.
did
here.
it
Oh,
because they
guess
would
what? Guess
call
what?
women back in the day.
Let me hip you
They
out
would
to
call
something.
women bitches.
Let me hip you out to something.
And
Let me
let's
hip you
hit
out to something.
some.
Webster's dictionary did
Who's
not
what?
put the word bitch until 1998. That's when they
Mm-mm.
put that.
What?
Look
What
it
was the
up.
So
Look it
definition?
y'all
up.
want standard in
Look it
What was
up.
the
Y'all don't
97?
want to
definition?
go there with me. You
What was the
don't want to go there
definition?
with me.
Because bitch been always been a female dog.
Oh, so you saying that Webster they state when we start using
Webster,
the word
that was the
Webster
only no
said
because they kept
you
on
gotta
saying it was
understand
derogatory.
Webster,
It's a name and it's derogatory. That's what they were saying.
but
So
no, it
they
don't
didn't put
matter.
it into
Just because
Webster
the
until
Webster don't
1998.
have a name, just because Webster don't have some in the dictionary, don't mean the word don't exist or they not using it. Like right now, they saying glizzies for hot dogs. When they start saying glizzy, Webster might put that shit in this year. That shit been talked about,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So nah, I can't go with Webster. Webster just
Here we
steal
go.
from
Here we
what we
go again. Here
saying,
we go
and
again.
they give a
Here we go
language,
again.
man. Get out of
Can't
here.
you can't go with you can't go with you can't go with part of the literature, but you don't go with all the literature.
I
It's
don't go
either
with none of
oh,
it. Webster don't know shit, but what we tell it. Why you think the dictionary come after the word? You can't create a word while you writing
So
the
I'm okay.
dictionary.
Oh,
So the
you
word nigga existed before
okay?
Webster even
So
wrote it
oh,
out. That's why they
I'm
wrote it.
I'm
Hey,
asking something. I'm asking
Aquarius.
something. I'm
Hey,
asking something. I'm
AQ,
gonna ask you something. I'm asking something that's going to be very important.
you
This
think
is a
nigga
very
existed
important
in
question.
'98?
This is a very important question. If you're not a female dog, why would you respond to somebody calling you a female dog?
And I
If I
don't.
call you a zebra, would you get mad because I called you a zebra?
I would
No, you
laugh.
wouldn't.
I
Yeah, they
certainly
If
would
call
I
them
called
laugh.
you a
cougars.
cougar, would you
They
get mad?
call them
No, you
cougars.
wouldn't get mad. So why would you? If I called you a pussycat, would you get mad? No.
No,
Why
I would
would you get
laugh.
mad? Because I called. No, come on, let's make it make
But see,
sense.
because the meaning of it made them that way. That's what you're saying. They made it derogatory. But initially,
You gave it a meaning.
I didn't
It's
give
a
it a meaning.
word. It's a word. You gave it a meaning and an
Well, like
emotion
I said,
behind
for
that
me,
meaning.
because a bitch is a female dog, and I
Oh,
always, when I learned out when I was younger, and I found out what it was, I said, well, I'm not a female dog, so
okay.
I don't want nobody calling me that.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
Yeah.
I agree with you. So
we
knowing
learn
that
here.
you're not a female dog, right? How if I'm around you and I say bitch, how you know I don't see a female dog running around?
Because if you around me, I'm observing, and I don't see no goddamn dog running around.
They say this offensive word has been given to an English woman by the 18th century. Man, get out of here. Huh?
Boom. That's
This
what I
when they
was talking
start
about
saying it to
because they've
girls.
been
They've
saying
been
it
doing
back
this
in
since the
Victorian
old
time.
English text. A female dog been a bitch, but they start saying it to women around 1800 century. That mean the 1700s.
No, sir, no, sir.
Come on, man.
Not doing
Almost
that.
1998.
Been doing
God
that
damn, I
forever.
was 10.
No.
Like, I don't know how that word been around longer than me. We can get to this
Right, the
glass.
dictionary Webster put in there, but I know because I read Victorian, I read like old shit, and they were calling them women that they were angry with, or the prostitutes, or whatever, or
Mm-hmm.
anybody that made them angry, they would call them a bitch. Them
Yeah,
women
like
were called bitches back in. You messing with that old bitch or this old bitch? It was always an old bitch, but she was young. I believe me, I'm a reader, so I know. I read that the first time I read it, I was like, "They was what?" Back in the the what they say Shakespearean time, they was calling people bitches.
then
Yeah.
you talk about the white man, but you repeat white man. That's how
Because the
they
dictionary,
take their
he's the
whole
most popular
language.
dictionary. Look, shoot, if ass and damn in the Bible, and of course back then it's a donkey jackass, and damn means the wall. But we change those words. We do it all the time. It happens all the time.
Yeah, they be changing words up every. Yeah, I'm just like, who got the power to create a word? That's the thing I be wanting to know. Like, what the fuck? Like, they just be making up words. Like, who decided to say this gonna be a rock? Like, we gonna call these
What
rocks. We gonna call
what
this the
what's what
sky. Mhm.
once a word is passed through passed through the nations, it be once it's saying, like I was telling Shanae earlier, Shanae is the one who
Yep,
started that
Aquarius.
outside. You hear me? We outside, everybody be doing that, we
Uh-huh.
outside.
Yeah.
Shanae started that before COVID.
Yeah, way before that shit.
That's what I'm saying. She
You
just
know
started
what I'm
two trends. It was something else she was saying. Like, I don't know how her shit always gets out, but Shanae has started two trends.
You
Like, I
said
know for
enough.
one thing, she was the first one that ever said outside, but it was something else before that.
She's iconic, and people don't even know her.
Yeah. Her voice goes across masses and she don't even know it.
The
Like I said,
Constitution to call
like I
y'all
said,
heifer.
me myself, I just look at it
Oh,
like words are only what you make them.
yeah, you call somebody heifer. They said they couldn't use that back in the day. That was disrespectful.
Hey,
Still
Marty,
is.
Marty,
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
called everything. I've been called everything up under the sun. If I sit back and feed into what the fuck people call me and let that shit dictate my emotions and all that, then guess what?
Emotions.
Yeah, because that's what comes behind anger. That's what comes behind anger. That's what comes behind your self talk of you saying, "Oh well, this what they meant." Oh, they call me this on the internet. This is what they meant. This they said this in the text message. This is what it was in big black bold letters. This is what they meant. No, it's just a message. It only means what you put to it. Your consciousness and the way you feeling at that moment is going to tell you how you take this text message or this message that they done sent you via text.
Oh yeah, he called his
Words are
brother
only
greedy heifer.
words only mean something. Words only mean something in the heat of a conversation. If
Oh,
you
I'll be
having a
right back,
real
Mom.
serious conversation,
Uh
that's when words mean something. Other than that, a quick drive by don't mean shit. I walk past you and say, bitch ass nigga, and don't give no content to it. Just keep on walking. You if you say, oh, what the fuck, you might say, what the fuck he say? But other than that, you you don't have no feedback on that shit. There's no content behind it.
hmm I think it depends on
All
who the
words
person is.
Yeah, all words have to have content behind them for you to feel some type of feeling or emotion. Everything has to have content behind it. It's your content that means the most. Fuck with the next person's content, man. It's your content that means whatever the message means. Because a motherfucker say, Uncle E, you a fucked up nigga. And guess what? I can even take that content as fucked up, like, oh, he playing with me. Or I can take it as, oh, this nigga on some joke time shit. And I'm gonna laugh it off. Because I ain't never been a fucked up nigga. So you only saying that because you done heard some shit I done possibly did within the last 24 hours. And it's something to laugh about. Now we're gonna laugh about this shit. But it's never, like I said, I don't have people that give me information or shoot malice shit towards me. I don't mind. Look, you want to call me a bitch ass nigga? That's on you. That's on you. I don't give a fuck about words. But like she said, if you come at me like you trying to attack me and all this shit, then that's when my responses is going to kick in and I have to do what I have to do. It's just that simple. If I can't control the moment, I can't control the minute, which means I cannot control the situation.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me.
That's what we were taught as children. But this new era, they knocked that shit out. No. This new era is everything can hurt me. Everything can hurt me. Everything can
Not
hurt me.
everything can hurt me.
Everything
It's
can
the
hurt me, nigga.
newer.
You talk about my
Everything hurts.
everything hurt. You talk about my shoes. Oh, my shoes too big, nigga. I knew my shoes too big. Somebody gave them to me. Your bitch ass man. Oh, you want smoke? Everything is an insult to these young niggas because guess what? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's too much friendly nourishment that's been given to them. Like I
Yeah,
appreciate
let's
I
say
appreciate
move
these
on
yeah, no, I appreciate these modern day mothers because they give their kids so much love. I definitely appreciate them. But you gotta understand the nourishment only goes so far before it becomes an enabler. Nourishment becomes an enabler. Because at one point or another, this little nigga got to stand up and be a man. And since you don't want his father in the house or his father around, then you need the motherfucker find a way to, man, make sure that this motherfucker has a male role model that's responsible. And since they don't have that, guess what they're doing? They're going to the streets with these clown ass niggas telling them, Shorty, you only facing motherfucking 6 months if you go bust this nigga. And that's what the fuck is going on. It's a reoccurring. I used this word yesterday. It's a reoccurring thought situation, dog. Everything is reoccurring. Ain't nobody elevating. Ain't nobody moving forward. Ain't nobody. Well, everybody want to stay stagnated. Because it's easy to be stagnated and make it the way you making it. But to elevate means you got to give more brain power, more energy, more dedication. And that's something that ain't nobody really trying to give. That's why when people get up, they act arrogant. That's why. Because I had to fight so hard to get out of this crab burrow and look at it. Every time I come back around, you crabs, y'all still trying to put your claws on me. It is what it is, man. Life is what you make it. Life is what you
Yeah,
make it.
life
What?
is what you make it.
Yeah. You
What
want
that?
you want you want you want to have a bad day? Then let your morning self talk be fucked up. You want to have a great day? Let your morning talk to yourself be great. If you don't have morning talk, you missing something in your life. You got to talk to yourself in the morning. You have to put in your head, your mind, your body, and your soul that you're going to have a great day. Period. Because if you don't, then guess what? Any entity and everything will come into your life and fuck your whole day up, and now you taking this dumbass shit home.
That's right, That's right. If you don't pour into yourself, you won't allow other people to pour into you. That's
Oh,
why I
that
talk
go
to my children.
Misha.
I'm
Hey,
just,
me.
no, on some
Go
real shit.
me.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I went through 90,000 drug programs, and honestly, it took me about a year and a half. No. Probably about no 3 years ago. 3 years ago, for me to really understand what self-talk really means and how much impact it has on you on a daily basis.
What impact
If
does
you,
it have? I want to
yeah,
know some of y'all trigger words. Y'all was young and y'all had to come past. I know the word bitch. I don't know if nigga bother y'all. Like Unc said, words don't bother him. I think some people it probably bother who it comes from. If it's somebody you really love and you rock with, if they can't say certain things, but if it's somebody you don't really care for, they can probably get away with saying it because it don't really affect you as much. But I want to know some of y'all in the comments what some of the words that y'all had to deal with growing up, even in adulthood, that y'all just had to get past that no longer bother y'all that used to probably give y'all upset.
You know what triggers me, and it's not a word. Somebody snapping at me. My stepfather used to do that to us, and it took a long time for me to not want to bust somebody in the face. So my daughter, was it two
it's
months
coming out
ago?
again.
Huh?
I said, nah, my bad, my bad, my bad. It's coming out again. Now you want to bust somebody in the face. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Excuse me.
We'll get
Hold
back on
on.
there.
First of all, hold up now. Don't think because I'm cute that I ain't had these hands now. Okay.
Tell 'em.
Just because I say I want to do it, don't mean I won't. My daughter, that I will. My daughter, I forgot what was going on, and she said something, and did this, and I was like, whoa, because I didn't even know I still had that that it still bothered me. And I said, don't you ever snap at me again. You understand? She said, I was just snapping. I said, no, you said something to me and then you snapped. You don't rush me. I said, and I explained to her why. I didn't go off on her, but I explained to her why. And I said, I apologize because that triggered me. I'm not trying to go off on you, but please don't do that. Don't do that. And I had to deal with that because I didn't even know that that was something that still bothered me. And so I'm good now, but it took for her to do it for me to realize that was still there. So he didn't even, it wasn't a word at home. It was that snapping, hurry up, make it, yeah.
Hey, you got a few more snappers in here. Matt said, "Don't snap at me."
I'm telling you, man.
Misha said, "Definitely that bitch word. Don't poke or tap her." Slicky said, "Faggy." Hey, it's the Bob you Slicky. They calling you a faggy. Hey, that's funny though. I did see people that bother some people like, "Ah, you little faggy." I ain't no faggot. You don't want to be looked at as that when you're growing up. Dang, but I snapping at me. I don't know. I ain't never bought me because I had coaches. So, I dealt with a lot of coaching, tough coaches. I had some coaches that shit, they was verbally abusive. Man, they get to the fucking line. What the fuck? Get the fuck out my gym if you don't want to fucking do it and da da da. You saw it, motherfucker, da da da. And you just take it. I was just so used to it. I was
Mm-hmm.
numb to that shit. They snapping at you. Get back, get back. What the fuck? Get back, But I did see some players, they didn't really take it as well. It bothered them. Like, man, who the fuck you talking to? With me, I was just looking at it like he trying to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do out here. And I'm used to it. But outside of sports settings, I mean, I had people try to get my attention before, like, hey, look. But I did see that though, like, nigga, you snapping at, nigga, or clapping at and shit. But I ain't never really bothered me. you know. But nah, that is disrespectful. Somebody snapping all in your face. I always thought it was
Yeah,
fighting
that's what
time.
I'm saying. And that clapping in your face, I
Yeah, I
don't
thought
like
it
the
was
way they
fighting
do that.
time.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I thought that was
Don't
time
do
to
that.
fight now. Like that's letting them know you ready to throw hands. Every time you see girls doing that, you're like, oh shit, something about to go down. But I don't know. I don't know if it
Yeah,
was.
I do not like that. You get too close. Don't get too close to my. I
Yeah,
be like,
that's it.
whoa, back up. That's my biggest thing. Just back up. Give me a little
Yeah, they
space.
all that in my
You get
face.
too close to me, and I'm getting tripped. I'm like something in me telling me to hit you. Just back up.
Yeah, that's what I had to get good at. People getting in my face. You know, like you can say what you want, but getting all close to my face and it's like, nah, I had to get used to that because some people try to provoke you to hit them, you know. Then it's like you started it. Yeah, just because they got in your face don't mean you got the right to hit them. So I was like, yeah, I had to get used to that. Nigga get in my face, do all that shit. As long as you don't touch me, and I'm gonna walk off. I ain't gonna just stand there and let you be in my face. I'm gonna just walk off. But yeah, you touch me, we can go from there. But nah, that's how I used to get bait in. You know, dudes want to do the shoulder bump and all that. Like, nah, I want with the shoulder bump. Or the you hit me first type shit. Batman hit my hand and all that. I was like, these kids is crazy. But Slicky, I know that word probably still bother you, Slicky. Misha probably
You know it
still bother
does.
you.
You know it
I
does.
know it. I know Misha out here fighting. Reese was watching for a minute. AQ, I want to know what some
I
words
hope she
she
fell
got.
asleep.
Yeah, you're right. Hope she got some rest in there. She was in here calming for a minute. Yeah, it's Wellness Wednesday. We got one more clip to share with y'all. Definitely, hopefully my girl get back. Oh shit, man, got little bro up on here. What's up, little bro? I can't even hear you for some reason. Hold on, let me fix your mic. Oh, there you go.
Okay, well, maybe
Yeah.
you try.
I
Well, let's
said
work.
little bro
Try
probably
to
go
remain
up there.
friends. Try to remain
That little
friends.
bro make it, man. I ain't even, I
You know what you
forgot,
got
man.
right.
Yeah, yeah. You know
Yeah.
I gotta come up here. I wrote in the drink for all us.
Okay. Yeah, already know. I said, bro, probably did something for us. Sis made it up there.
I ain't sure.
Okay.
I can't sit in that drink. I'm outside waiting for them to come out.
Where the repass at?
It's up at day drink. I gotta go put these oxtails on. I gotta ride oxtails. I'm gonna boil these drinks. So I'm so packing grill.
Oh shit, I'm gonna walk over. There's on knife.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the Moldy Mall stuff so we can start getting this stuff labeled and all that stuff. Man.
Yeah, yeah, I got. I'm gonna get up with you soon. We only got about 30 minutes. I'm gonna pull up on knife when y'all get out there. Just call my phone.
I love.
I love you, bro. Ain't lit, man. They out there. My girl lined the funeral. I definitely wish I was out there, but I'm gonna definitely make it to the repass. But that was my little brother. That like he made it
Yeah,
out.
somebody there to
Yeah,
represent
he had a hard time in there. That was
Yeah.
his girl. And now I'm grown. Let Sliggy tell now I'm a grown ass man. Stop wailing, Sliggy. I already know if a nigga use that F word. I don't even think we can say that word no more. They use that F word. Slicky's gonna lose it, man. That I'm telling you, Slicky might get up out that wheelchair and walk to this dude. Telling you,
He
Slim.
gonna get
Slicky
all the
ain't
strength to
playing.
walk over there.
Yeah, man. Let me see with this clip. They had a clip they was showing the kids down the Navy yard, and I was waiting for my girl Riri to get in here, but I ain't want to hold it too long, cause then the clip might get too old, you know. So I was hoping she'd be in the comments or whatnot. She could see
Yeah.
at least, cause they was lit down there for Halloween, man. I ain't gonna lie, if I was their age, I probably been down there too. Like they was lit, but they was cutting up. We gonna share some of the clips, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. And if you see your child in this clip, let us know. Cause I know it's just funny that nobody ever in the comments that be like, "That's my son" or "That's my nephew." It's always, "Who is these kids?" So the people who
Right.
actually
Somebody
know these
know
kids,
something.
Yeah, they don't comment or nothing. They just watch it.
POV. You went down Navy for Halloween.
Jet 2 holiday girl, $50 per person, man. Oh, but you can bring your mother and your father. And your baby father. Oh, $200. Stop
These youngins is lit. Oh, that's right there by the train station when you get
Yeah,
on
they
there.
right there. I'm surprised because Molly, the National Guard, always right there.
Yeah, they is. Too. They don't care.
I got the video. Somebody's the first I got the video. Yeah,
They like, you know, I got the video. They throwing up gang signs. And it look like one of my students, man. I'm gonna mute it because the music they gonna probably. They made a whole video. They jumping kids out here.
Oh, there they go. I'm about to say the National Guard somewhere.
They got maybe look at these youngers, man. They be running around. They easy. Damn, jumping that kid. God dang, they turned.
That's crazy.
On the train, they lit on the train, man. These youngers turned up. And a lot of them got their face.
They use their Metro passes for the wrong thing.
They be like, these kids need free passes so they can what? Turn up. Hey.
They got to get to school.
Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun?
Oh my God. Cameraman, man, it's like the same type of stuff. They just lit, man. These youngins wildin'. What's your thoughts on this, Weezy? Your kids was out there? I know Weezy.
No, they were with me over there. We were up there at right there by St. Elizabeth. What's the name of that place?
Oh, y'all was at St. E's?
Yeah, we was over there. And then after that was done, I forgot what the name. It was
y'all on the Martin Luther King side or the Congress Heights side?
No, the Martin Luther King side, Anacostia side.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was it was nice. They had a little Halloween costume contest and all that. It was really nice for the kids over there. And then when we left, we went home. But my daughter, she did go out. She ended up going down U Street with one of her friends' mother. And
they was lit down U Street too.
They always lit down U Street, but not like that.
Yeah, I think somebody put that in the comment. Somebody put U Street was lit.
Yeah, but not. I don't think it was like that. They do now because my daughter was like, "Mom, we about to leave because they doing too much down here." So they end up leaving. Where did they go? The mother took them somewhere else, but they was out with one of her friends' mother and a bunch of other their friends. But yeah, once we left from over there, so she didn't go down there, y'all.
I'm just happy I ain't hear nobody died or any kids was shot. So he made it through another Halloween. What you saying, huh? Was that?
I'd say, is that the fight that happened down Navy Yard?
Yeah.
Look, I hate to say, I hate to break the bad news, but these youngers is getting on some fly shit. That shit was it was fake.
What you mean? What's fake about it?
What's fake about it is the individuals that they're fighting. The youngin that got beat up or whatever, his homies did that.
Yeah, it's still fighting. They jumped his
homie. No. Listen, what I'm saying. Right now is about these youngins is about humiliating people. That's what they're about. Yeah, they're about humiliation, and that's what that was. It was about them humiliating him. It wasn't fuck the ass with them because you see they look. Whenever you got 5, 6 niggas jumping on one little youngin, they can crush him. They can make him retarded. They didn't do that. They beat
Mm-hmm.
him up just enough for him to be embarrassed, and it's on camera.
It was girls fighting down there,
That's man,
boys
look, all
fighting. It was plenty of fights. It
yeah,
wasn't just
but we
one fight. It's a compilation of fights.
yeah, we dealing with which kind? We dealing with humiliation.
Who that
Man, get
Nay in the
your bitch
back?
ass out the way,
That's
man.
Nay in the back.
Bitch ass nigga.
What up, Nay?
Why you always doing that, man? Why you always gotta be the bigger nigga, dog? Come on, man, get the fuck on, man. Let me pop.
Yeah, this nigga road rage 101. Like my girl Nay in the back too. Be careful out there with young Nay in there, man. But these young is lit. I don't know, fake, not that it's real. I don't know what they doing is some fake shit to amongst each other, but it's still a real beating, even if they friend or not. Friends, non-friends. These youngers was turned up, and they ain't cared the police was out there. I was like, these kids go hard, man. The curfew was 11. I ain't know it was 11. I thought it was earlier than that, but that happened before 11. And then how do you tell kids to get out of a place at 11 o'clock? Like, how do that work? I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, so when they turn 11, y'all just say, hey, all you kids, we need y'all to start clearing out. It's like half of these kids look older than me and shit. This shit is crazy.
You,
And
Marlon.
they,
Oh, cool. That's
huh?
good.
Marlon, it's a curfew.
Yeah, it's a curfew.
Yeah, it's a curfew, man. Like the youngest have a curfew at 9 o'clock on the weekends, 8 o'clock on the weekdays. I mean, no, 10 o'clock on the
Yeah.
weekends and 8 o'clock on the weekend. I mean weekdays. So these youngers got a curfew, and they're enforcing it. They
Yeah.
enforcing these curfews. So if y'all down, I understand it's Halloween and all that, but y'all have a curfew. It is what it is. Police gonna do what they got to
So what
do.
they do with the kids that's out at the curfew?
If they catch them, I think they lock them up.
They've been
Take them
detaining
home.
them. They've been detaining them, locking them up. Listen, I can't ride with you. Who ride with you? You ain't
That's
riding with me. No, I'm gonna leave him
cra-
alone, bitch ass. I don't want to leave. That's like my
already.
secret. Stop. Come on, yo. Oh, my bad. I ain't got riding. We want to leave right now. Now I need to
Yeah,
give
he
me a
got
car.
that
I need to be a
redskin
car.
shit on, man.
Hey, watch him out. Watch him out. That's very disrespectful. That's
Yeah,
very
take that off.
disrespectful.
That off, man. But curfew or not, how do you enforce a curfew on these kids? That's all I want to know from these people. I'm pretty sure we all had curfews before. You even give our kids curfews, and it's hard.
You got this
Even
back like
get
that's a
them
guy
no
right there.
bed. So it's just like
Why
for
you
them
always
kids to not have a curfew from home, and then they actually have to listen to the police that they not afraid of. It's just crazy, man. I don't see it. I think if this gonna be a curfew, this gonna be a current problem that's gonna happen over and over and over again. I don't know what they can do about it. Cause there's still gonna be a few kids out there, but if they detain them and locking
They'll
them up,
find
that will
somewhere else
work.
to go.
You know it. That's it. Find somewhere else to go. It just like I think it's gonna fall back on us as parents. I think if they find a way to punish us for they bad behavior, I think that's the only way it's gonna fix it. But at the same time, it's gonna hurt a lot of parents. But you got some mischievous kids. They do some shit just to get you in trouble. Just because you ain't buying the new Grand Theft Auto or some shit. Like these kids built different, man. They smart and they dangerous. And just like I don't know what they're gonna do about those ones that was out there. But Halloween over with. We got Thanksgiving coming. It seemed to go good around that time, Christmas time. You gotta watch out for the UPS trucks and the Amazon trucks getting robbed, especially out here in our area. But the latest news I heard before we get out of here that they made it illegal to be homeless. So if you homeless, you will go to jail. If you don't have no residence to go to, ain't no more saying, "Oh, I don't have a place to stay," and da da da. They lock you up. That's the weirdest shit I ever seen. I'm gonna pull up some clips of when I was trying to find one that Trump and them party not talking about. I know how much they hate Trump, but yeah, Trump doing the shit, so that make y'all even hate him more. They all doing that shit, but that don't even make sense. It's already so many homeless people out here. But I told people before they got contracts with these people who own these jails, and these people be suing the government when they don't have a certain amount of people in these jails. So they say they need 97% of them beds filled, and them beds ain't filled. And they're at 90%, and they can't find a way to fill them.
Mm-hmm.
They make up stupid laws like this. So now all these homeless people gonna be
Yeah.
able to fill them beds up. What's your thoughts on it, Weezy?
No, I agree. And the crazy thing is, why you gonna lock somebody up if they ain't got nowhere to live? If the
Yeah,
prices weren't so high, or if they didn't have certain issues, because some people out there want to be out there. They don't want to have to conform. They don't want to have to pay. Some people out on the streets got more money than we do.
yeah.
They just don't want to be out there. And some people are in situations where they have no choice but to be out. And so where you gonna put them? Like you said, you gonna lock them up. If you could afford to put somebody in jail, you gotta provide them all these meals and provide them a bed. Why can't you help them get somewhere to stay?
Yeah.
Like they tripping. It don't make sense. We're supposed to take care of our homeless. We're gonna always have homeless. We always gonna have somebody that need help. We're supposed to take care of them.
Always. And they gonna put out some fake bullshit on how they gonna be able to help these people after they lock them up. But it's like, dog, you already committing a felony now, just for being homeless. Somebody can get a divorce right now because most divorces lead to homeless for men. That's crazy. Like, for most of the men out here, it came from divorce. And that's weird. I don't know who even did that study, but it's crazy to know that. So knowing that a dude can have a job, a good life going for 10 years, and he happened to get a divorce and he trying to figure it out. Now he's a felon, because he homeless, and now he get arrested and he got to figure it out. But they gonna come up with programs and things that can actually help you get back on your feet. But they don't care because they already filled them beds up for the meantime. So I just like, man, we got to be careful. They don't do shit for nothing. I
Or
think
make
they
no
do
sense,
not.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way I can make sense of it, though, Weezy. I'm like, these beds must haven't been filled. They got to find a way to fill them up. They've been
And that's what
trying.
they do. I agree.
Yeah, they've been trying. So they've been fucked with the homeless for a while now. First they had to move the tents and they had to do this, but now to make a law that you can't be
Right.
homeless.
And under the bridge, remember, wasn't that K Street Bridge? They cleared out.
Yeah,
They cleared out all them places. Them people were not messing with nobody. They want to make DC look like the pictures. Yes, we have beautiful places, but this reality is everybody here cannot afford to be here. And you want to make it look all good for the visitors. They need to know the truth too.
let us know the truth. The funniest thing when we get everybody to understand that ain't no left or right side, ain't no Democrat or Republican. They all together. All they doing is playing the game. They want you pick a side. So as long as you pick a side,
Yeah.
then they got you. So I can't play the game.
Same bird, two different wings. It's two different colors.
That's it. And you can tell people about it, and they turn around a week later and be stressing out about what the Democrats did. Like, didn't I just tell you that the Republicans all them together? Nah, because the Republicans, they got you again. They got you back in the program. It don't matter. I know when I root for the Eagles that it's just a game. It just with politics, y'all don't understand that it's just a game. I understand that the NFL wins no matter who wins the Super Bowl. It can be the Eagles, the Dallas Cowboys, they don't care. Between
Yeah.
us, we argue, we fight, and all
Yeah.
this stuff. My team did this. We making bets and all that. But at the end of the day, they just trying to make money.
Yeah.
They just trying to hope that, okay, if he root for the Eagles, we got him. If he root
Right.
for the Reds, he gonna go out here buy jerseys. He gonna
Yeah.
buy tickets. He gonna watch his team. So
Yeah.
that's the same thing. You're a Democrat. Oh, you gonna rock blue. You gonna
Yeah.
mention Democrat. You gonna vote Democrat. You gonna be part of the team. So I just don't get part of that team at all. Neither one. So I don't get mad on the outcome, on how the game go, because I know I ain't play a part. But the head, man, I'd be like, God damn it, man. Like, how do one person, that's like somebody saying, well, the Redskins the good team. No, the Cowboys the bad team. Like, how would you know? If you like the Cowboys, they gonna be considered a good team to you. If you like the Redskins, they're gonna be considered a good team to you. If you like Democrats, they're gonna be considered the good people to you. If you like Republicans, they're gonna be considered the good people to you. I'm just trying to open your eyes that they both bad. They both piece of shit, man. Until we start understanding that these dudes are working together, they
Yeah.
gonna be able to keep doing shit like this, make it illegal to be homeless.
Yeah.
It already was bad to be homeless. It was already hard to be homeless. Now they said it's illegal to be homeless. Then on top of that, they got rid of all the trees. So now we got no food, no fruit, nature. So homeless people got to depend on us to come out there to feed them and look out for them if they don't have it. Because there's some out here that have money and can feed themselves. They just choose not to live in certain, situations. But for those who don't, we can't plant fruit trees no more. Like who took that away? Everywhere you look is concrete and we think it's nice. Oh, this shit look nice. They built a new building, a new MGM Grand. Oh, they did another harbor. It's like, yeah, but they getting rid of all the trees, everything that keep us breathing, nature. They getting rid of it. They always chopping down the trees. It's like what they just don't like nature at all. They can't build around it. It's just always. Then we see random animals running on the road and wondering like, what the fuck this fox doing all the way over here? He had to relocate. Imagine how these animals feel. Every 5 years they gotta
They
relocate
rules
because.
their house. Yep. And that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And it's like you said, it's evident. We are going further into the woods. Like you're saying, the animals that we shouldn't even see coming out. That don't even make sense. That don't make no type of sense. And it makes me angry. It makes me miss the country every time they put a new development up. Because they, like you said, they're taking all the trees. They cutting down all the bushes. It don't make sense. And whenever I see a fruit tree, I get so excited. It's a tree around the corner from my house, and this lady was like, "You want something? You can eat it." And I said, "Yeah," because we eat off the trees whenever we can. That fruit was so good. I forgot what it was, but I know me and my son ate it. You got to look at it. Look at it. Like we like you said, we have these things here to feed us, and they cutting it down. The homeless can't eat off. I mean, like we got to go back, but they're not trying to make it easy. Now it's illegal. That's crazy.
They
How are
got
we
us on
supposed to be
track.
illegal? That don't make sense. Talking about honoring the law of the lands. The law of the lands, not real. They just do stuff to conform to what they want. The only people who win in this game are those who made the board.
That's it. Like who created the square? Like who created the law? And then they say, well, the law got passed, and who passed the law? Who got the power to say that these laws is okay? They were like, well, Congress and such and such. They are people. Who are these people named? And what give them the power to say what we can and what we can't
Right.
do? What's right and what's wrong? People already programmed to thinking that if they change something and they say it's law, then that's what it is. That's God's word. Like, no, they create laws to what fit them. And that's why every state got different laws, because every state is a different company. That's why we call United States. It's just United Companies. It's all come together, but every company ran different. In Florida, you can do things that you can't do in Virginia. Virginia, you can do things you can't do in DC. And it's so forth and so forth. That just lets you know that it ain't no just one land of the law and things like that. Damn, that's crazy. They just took me off the Morning Max show live stream. They just took these
Well,
off.
see, you speaking too much truth, Molly.
Yeah, they got it still on YouTube and on Trey Facebook. That's what's crazy. We still on Facebook. I don't know why they got us off the Morning Mac joint. They just ended the stream. It probably is saying a little too much. You trying to calm down. But hey, Matt, you say New York City. How many trees you ever see in New York City that much? All I be saying is, man, buildings on top of buildings. I ain't talking about no little buildings. They got towers out that thing. Like all they buildings tall. It's just like where the fuck is nature at? It's like where is the front yards and backyards and stuff? And they make it seem like that's what's in these days. Like you want to have these type of condominiums and these little homes that they put down this fake grass and shit like that. It's like, nah, we need to get back with nature, man. Like at least give us some type of trees and land we can plant and do little things. It ain't gotta be a lot, but at least to have access to that, that'd be great. But they make sure they put us in these cubicles and just feel like we're in little prisons. And just because we ain't do a crime, we feel like we not prisoners, but we are. We just go into our own cell at the end of the night. They ain't gotta actually tell us to go in. We can go in whatever time we want. And just if we get in trouble outside of that, then they start putting us in their cubicle and telling us when we can eat, when we can do that. But other than that, out here, we still prisoners. We just bathe, work, and do all that and go right back into our cubicle at the end of the night. Some of them just got bigger houses than others, so they feel like they not prisoners. But at the end of the day, it's still the same. You can't do what you want. If you wanted to plant fruit and just give them to people, you can't. If you wanted to just go out there and feed the homeless, that's against the law. They just make everything against the law to seem that's good for us, for humanity, and for the people. So they just let me know whoever in charge, they evil as fuck. To even be a billionaire, you gotta be evil. Like that's hard. Like to become a billionaire, you gotta step
You
over a
gotta
lot of
take
people.
exactly.
Got to take from a lot of people, and then to become a billionaire and not give, that's just crazy to me. It's just like if I'm a billionaire and I'm known for being the richest person in the world, I'm gonna be known as the most giving person in the world. That just makes sense. If I make the most, I'm gonna give the most. But you'll never
Yeah,
see the
but you
top.
can't do that because their heart is too. It's selfish. They
Yeah,
selfish.
you will never come a billionaire. But it's like, damn, once you reach that point, it's like, dog, you can live 100 lifetimes and still don't go broke. And they still don't care. They just feel like they can take it with them, or they want to give it to their kids and their kids and things. So, it's just like, man, money is fake, but they done turned it into magic. It's power. Now you can use money to get people to do anything. It don't matter who it is. I can ask somebody right now, hey man, help me whip up these lemonades, man. Hey, I just need you to cut the lemons in half, squeeze them while I do the water, and I'm gonna gel these up. I'm gonna make the smoothies while they're gonna be looking at me like, fuck no. But the minute I say I can give you 15 an hour,
Oh, all
20 an
right.
hour, oh shit, sign me up, they good, and then they not even thinking, okay, you want 20 an hour, that's $160 for the day. But we gonna make 1,000. And then at the end of the night, they looking, why you only give me 160? You got 1,000. I paid you for your service. If you worked at the cashier at fucking Walmart, you wouldn't be asking them why they only paid you this amount that day, and they made probably $250,000. You know, they just do that. So it's just like, man, we gotta start thinking. We gotta build together and understand that we do things together, we can work. But people don't try to help nobody unless they see that margin into it, that money. They want to get rich. Everybody want to get rich. That's their goal, to get rich. Who in the comments want to get rich? Who out here playing the number every day to get rich? Because they feel like they need that paper to actually live the life they want to live, and that sucks. That sucks that people even got to think that way. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt that way. I feel like I had to have a lot of money. I feel like I had to have a lot of cars and all this stuff, a lot of clothes and all this stuff to be happy. And once you get those things, it's like shit's still the same. You're not as happy. You're sometimes less happy. So it's like money can't control you. Once you let it control you, then you never got a life. I don't care if you make 100 million. That's why you got a lot of rich people out here just be offing themselves.
Yep.
Life ain't about money, man. Once you get tied into that, people can control you. That's why people go to work every day stressed out. Not everybody, it's just some people. And those people that be stressed out because they don't want to be there. And they got other dreams and aspirations that they want to do, but they scared to do it because of society. And that's fucked up life to live, because if they really tap into the thing they want to do and find a way to make money, they'd be happy to go to work like some people do. Some people can't wait to go to work. There's probably some teachers out here can't wait to get to their students because they love to teach
And
kids.
you can tell the difference. You definitely can tell the difference.
Yeah, what you be seeing difference? You getting attitude through the drive-throughs?
I wasn't even talking about. I was talking about the teachers, but yeah,
Oh, the
people
teachers.
don't
Oh
like their
shit.
job. You can definitely tell the difference. Like my children, I'm grateful that my children tend to have good teachers who really love these students. They keep in contact with me. They text. They call. If one of the kids running late, or they're like, is such coming today? I'm like, yep, they on the way. Or they're very in tune with the children. And it's not just my children, other children that's in their class, you can always tell the difference. Or if you see them, they always got an attitude. Why you mad? You at work. You chose this. But you can always tell the difference. And that goes for any position.
Yeah.
Somebody always got an attitude. What's wrong with you? You don't really want to be there. You really want to be there for real.
You know, they feel
I,
like they gotta be there.
yeah,
So they push themselves to get through it because they might need the money. And
yeah.
that's the thing. People think need and want. No, you want the money because you want a certain lifestyle. So it's like that's the lifestyle you want. You're gonna have to do certain things to get it. But if you feel like you can wait to get those things, then you can be patient enough to get them. But and adulthood is hard, especially when you got kids and stuff, it's no longer about you, it's about them. So it's just like even when you get kids, it's like, all right, if you take that sacrifice, it's like what type of life is that? It's like your kids want you to be happy. And when they become to adulthood, they gonna want to be happy and you're a role model to them. You just showing them the cycle. You're gonna have to
Yep.
sacrifice
Oh my
the
gosh, I
things
just
you
had this
love.
conversation the other day, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, yeah, because you don't realize it. You don't. Your children are looking at everything you do and everything you don't do, and if they feel like, oh, they not, I don't want that. I want better. And you should want better for your children. But again, if you're not able to find, look, Misha said she love her job. She help people every day, and that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. It's a good thing. I don't care what job I've been at, even if it was a hard one or one that I didn't plan on being there for a long time, I had me a good old time. I find a way to
Hmm.
make my job fun. I'm gonna find a way because if I gotta be there, I might as well enjoy myself. So even if I had bad days, I learned you keep your personal life away from your job, you keep your job away from your house, and that'll help you too. Because your kid, you want, like you said, your children, you want your children to be happy, and happiness is a choice. Nothing can make you happy but you. So do it.
Nothing can make you happy but you. I like that. Misha, you love your job. And she help people every day and she make good money doing it. That's love right there. Some people they don't like helping people, but they work at daycares. like if you
Right. You
don't
don't
like
like
doing
kids
something, at
in the
least
daycare.
yeah, try to get to something that close fit you. If you don't like people as much, try to do concierge or something that overnight or
Or
something. You
work
ain't
through
gotta deal
computer
with people.
work or something. How you don't like people
Yeah,
but you work in social services? You gotta deal with people all the time. Them some mean folks at social services, and I get it. But good
yeah.
grief.
And it's like you are people. That's what people forget. I can't stand being around people. I don't like people, but like you people.
Cause we
Like
don't
when
like
you
sleep.
around a person, you a person too. Like so, how do you feel when people don't like? I don't care. I don't like people be around me. It's like damn. Like I don't know what people go through to feel that way, but I'm like that can't be a happy life. That you just don't want to be around people. It might not want to be around a certain group of people. That makes sense, but not want to be around people at all. That got a lot to do with self. I'm just like that's tough. But it is some people out there. They say they loners. They get names for it, but it's like, come on, man, you got a job or not, you got to work with people, deal with people. You
Yeah.
got a landlord or you renting, you got to deal with people. Maintenance, man, something go wrong, you got to deal with people. If your car go out, you gonna have to deal with all the mechanics, all that. It's just like you don't know how to do everything. You need a phone, you got to deal with the phone service people, and it's like people just act like they out here alone. Like if it was a way that you can just be out here alone and
You
do
wouldn't want to
everything on
do
your
it.
own. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do it. You wouldn't want to have to go catch your food, clean it, cut it, all that shit, and then at the same time find out, what clothes you're gonna get for your kids and do all. It's like no, society work because everybody's playing a part, and as long as everybody doing something they love to do, I think we're scribed. But we got a lot of people stuck in jobs and stuck in careers. I think they don't want to do, so they push that energy out on people. And it makes sense. People feel like they gotta do certain things to get by in life, and that's where we at now in this matrix. It's like if you don't have it, then people fear that people might laugh at them, might judge them, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be that people should reach out and help you. They shouldn't be judging you. They should be helping you get into a better situation. But if society not like that, people worry, too much that they'll be judged that you ain't doing something right. Especially if they're at a certain age. Or at a certain age you supposed to do this, and at a certain age you supposed to do that. It's like, man, who make up these rules? We gotta stop. We gotta snap out of this matrix, man. Stop letting them program us and tell us what's right, what's wrong. When your heart telling you what's right, we know it's wrong to lock people up because they homeless. But now that's a law. I'm like, who passed this law? I'm just like, it just don't make sense. And I don't care what party is in there, they both evil, man. They gonna just use one party to blame. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, we gotta stop these people. They starting to go too far. Artificial intelligence taking over everything. People is losing their jobs that they actually love. It's people that love their careers and lost it. So it's just like, and they don't work hard to get there. So it's a lot of people out here working to get what they got, and now they losing it, based off these people that in office that we so-called say in charge, when they not really in charge. We the people are in charge. We just don't understand that.
We don't know that. Yep.
Yeah, I
And I
said
tell you,
everybody.
I say this all the time. If they stop paying them when they stop paying us, I bet they won't stop paying them. They keep firing people. If they fire them because they trying to shut down, I bet they stop shutting down.
Man,
They do that stuff because they still have luxury.
Yeah, I say everybody not blessed to love the job that pays them. But while you there, respect the jobs that pay you.
Yep.
Yeah, they taking care of you. They taking care of your family. They might stress you out from day to day, but at the end of the day, that's what you got. While you there, you try to find something else that best fits you. But I know it's hard. It's been hard for me since I got into the work field. I done worked so many different jobs. Got the job with the kids. I love that job. I loved it so much. I worked over a month.
Yeah, that was such a good one.
Without getting paid, so I just trusted that they'd pay me. So sometimes business don't go right with certain people, but I still, I love selling my drinks. I love selling the sea malls. I love doing the film that I do. And it's certain companies I can work for, and I'd be forced to shoot certain things, that I want to be multitask. I want to be able to do a little bit of everything. I don't want to be like, I just take headshots, like that's all I do. And then I take it for another company that can easily say, you know what, we're going to sell our company, or we no longer want to be around no more. So it just be scary. And I just always think all these companies had to start from somewhere. So why not start my company? It might not start off and be making millions and millions. None of these companies really do, but it's like 10 years, 20 years from now, who's say 100 years from now, sure, you can be producing and shooting movies. I don't know what my grandkids or their grandkids might be doing with it, but I'm just hoping that I can start that spot, at least start it up, to at least show them, even if it don't work out for me, that take risks, like your grandfather did it, hopefully I can be successful at everything I do and I can talk about that. But I don't want kids to be scared to actually live their dream because they seen the people ahead of them don't do it, and they don't understand. Most of them people didn't do it because they had to sacrifice for them. They no longer can be part of that dance team or an artist or a movie star stuff because they had to take care of their kids. But you got some people that find a way to do both, so it's just like, and that's most times by having people in their corner, by having family, by having that village. There's a lot of athletes out here that had kids before going to college, but they made it to the NFL because they had family behind them that believed in them, that they seen something. And now he be able to take care of everybody. But it still take that collective group to make sure that can still happen. I know a lot of people that just dropped out of school just because they had a child. It ain't that they wanted to drop out of school. They feel like they had to drop out of school to take care of their kid, but they had somebody around to say, look, we'll make sure your child good. You stay in there. You only got this amount of time left. When you done, you good. They might would have been able to do it, but most times that's not the case. A lot of people, that's your kid, that's your responsibility. I had mine already, and da. It's like, nah, that ain't how it work, man.
No, but that's how it goes sometimes, Molly.
You right.
Even if it's not children, just somebody pushing you, and somebody just knowing you got somebody in your corner makes you go further.
Yeah.
That's it. We got to be there for each other. It's what it is. You got somebody backing you, or somebody trying to push, even if they can't support you financially, just pushing your name somewhere, mentioning your name somewhere. just whenever you need help. Oh, you need me to do that? I'll take you. Or hey, I'll have your cars out. Or anything. It don't take much to be supportive.
Nope,
Don't
don't
take
take much at all. Appreciate everybody tapping in with us. It's about that time. My man Funny Man ain't making in, but he always leave us with a fly. This the Great Laugh Giving comedy show. Best comedy views. You got Lonnie Davis as the headliner. Who that? My girl Shaquan. You got Child Bout on there. Of course, our very own David Funny Man Green. Got LA Josh Preston, the host of the podcast, and also featuring DJ Blaze. Tickets on sale for $20 on Eventbrite, or you can just pay $25 at the door. This is November the 21st at 8 p.m. Show start at 8 p.m. I'm thinking show start at 8 p.m. But doors probably open a little earlier than that. So
the doors probably open at 7.
Yeah, doors probably open at 7. So you want to get there a little early so you can get yourself a great seat. It's on Virginia Avenue at the Event Center. We actually been to the location. It's a nice spot, man. Nice location. Clean. It's 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland, 21502. Make it out there if you can, man. I know it's gonna be a good show. What else we got? The holiday fundraiser, clean comedy show only. So only clean comedy. We got Sandy Bernstein. We got DJ Bean, man. Well, that's who the music gonna be by. I think that's hosted by Bobby Brooks. Headliner again, that's Lonnie Davis all over the place. Featuring our very own.
Oh, you racking up.
Hayes. We got Duchess, the Duchess Hawkins. Cruising, okay. It's at the American Legion, Post 55, 115 Northbound Street, Bel Air, Maryland. Tickets can be purchased through the postal office, look like it said. Seatings is limited. Purchase your tickets today. So y'all just reach out to my boy Phil. I know he got you, man. Catch y'all tomorrow. Tall Tale Thursdays. Hopefully y'all girl be back. If not, we definitely give y'all an update. Keep prayers out for our girl Riri. We love you, Riri. See y'all tomorrow. We out. Peace.